I don't know what's going on out there. But I do know one thing for sure. It's 4th of July. Fake as fuck Independence Day, guys. 4th of July is no longer Independence Day if you guys haven't fucking figured it out already. So, as it is, I'm still being targeted out here. There's been no feds have come to get me. No judicial system has intervened to come get their targeted individual into the safety and sanctuary that is offered to international refugees. If there are feds out there, all you guys have done is help isolate me and allow direct access to me by these government grubbing Nazi death cult donkey gang stalkers. You guys have allowed direct access. How do I know none of these people aren't going to just drive by and shoot me already? Because, doesn't that kind of, isn't that part of your training? Because if you were there to help protect somebody, how are you going to protect me when one of these whack jobs decide that the government grubbing held a nice price and they got nothing to lose? Because a lot of these people probably, aside from the lack of integrity, the lack of morals, the lack of ethics, maybe, and throw in some drug addiction on top of that, and, put a nice carrot large enough for them just to throw out any sense of rational thinking and just pop off some lead in my goddamn head already. So, you lukewarm feds, if you're out there, how many of you are on the goddamn Rolodex of the fuck shit list for protecting the Nazi self-interest to keep me out here? Because nobody's come to tell Truman she's fucking Truman already. And you guys are still isolating the truth from me. Where is the moral ethics? And where is the accountability already? Because, as it is, I'm stuck again. I am tired of this. My truck won't start. And you all know I'm being railroaded. You all know I'm being blacklisted from employment. And even if I do get a job, how do I know that's not a setup? Everywhere I've been is a goddamn setup. And as far as I'm concerned, everything I have lost, my pawn, my pictures, everything, you all are accountable for that. Simply by virtue of ethics. So now that I'm dead in the water here, again, you all are fronting liberties. You all have no ethics. Guys, I'm actually goddamn posers. Let's have a liberty celebration, everybody. How many of you are fucking Nazis participating in the goddamn government program that's showing up to pop off some fireworks? How many unethical cops out there are protecting the cesspool already? Because, nobody's come to get Truman, and Truman is stuck. Again. So how long is it going to be before, fuck shit cops that are more interested in 50 feet of moving my car than investing into getting me to some fucking sanctuary already that's offered to international refugees. Because if there really were feds out there, why are you not protecting my health and still allow me to be in direct access to all of this fuck shit Nazi ass bullshit already? I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm stressed, and I can't even eat because I have a loss of appetite. Did you want to just say some more fucked up shit? Did you want to just say I'm a prostitute already? How many of you know I've been accused of prostitution? That's character assassination and slander. Were you going to protect my attackers by keeping me in the dark? You guys did your fucking investigation on it behind my back, but not come tell Truman? You're not serving my better interest. You are serving the interest of your political affiliations. Not to mention your pocket. So, I'm stuck. I have no resources. And for all of you who have clocked in hours on my case, none of you have tipped my tip jar. So let me ask you this. You all know my world is being blowed up with these motherfucking goddamn Nazis and their fucking shills with their goddamn psychos and their psychotic street theater with their government grubbing. You all know how to decode all of that. As far as I'm concerned, the fact that you have allowed these assholes direct access to me kind of makes you look like you're looking for a goddamn snuff film. I mean, you wouldn't happen to think that drive-by shootings is an aberrancy also. Drive-by shootings? I don't understand. What's a drive-by shooting? I mean, you didn't get your education from the goddamn cracker box, did you? Cracker Jack box? Did you get your education from goddamn Green Sheet? Let me ask this. Word has it, but being word, it is just gossip. I would always preface that with gossip, and not these guys. These guys will fucking preach fucking lies as if it was the goddamn truth. Because they're psychotic maniacs. Narcissists, megalomaniacs and shit. Filled with delusions of grandeur. Which you all have entertained and put before my interest. None of you have come to talk to Truman. That makes you psychotic. What, you're just going to go ask a bunch of people, not even entertain the subject itself? How come no investigation has been directed to me? But yet you all know I'm being the highlight fuckface of a goddamn Truman Show to fucking Tim and Barbara. More than likely Dawn. Because they're jealous bastards. They want to control my happiness. They want to control people who come towards me. They want to make sure if there is any man out there, because I'm not a lesbian. I love trans girls, male to female, because, women are works of art. We're beautiful. But I'm sorry, I am about the male appendage. So anybody with a dick that shows an interest in me, they're going to assault with the fuck shit to ward them off. Because, they're trying to control my pussy. And then, let's not even talk about the psychosis it takes for a mother-in-law. No, sir. So anyways, then I have my ex-mother-in-law, I mean, I'm like, Barbara, what the fuck is the matter with you, honey? I seen you, what, maybe once in like, how many years? And how many years has it been since I only see you because I had to? And you invested all this time and effort into annihilating me? Really? Really? That is how you spent your resources. By attacking somebody. Instead of investing in your own life. And if you had these resources, how come you hadn't moved fucking mountains to help protect the people being exploited in the goddamn cesspool? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, somebody should take Madeline away from you all. Because you're enabling child molesters. You're breaking bread in your little secret Sodom and Gomorrah with your goddamn satanic cult. How do we know you're not offering her up for child molestation in your goddamn satanic sexual practices? Do you want to sue me for character assassination? Slander? Go for it. Do you think your cesspool and your corrupt judges are going to keep you cloaked with their goddamn fucking unethical practices of permissiveness? They're all just as guilty as partaking in the molestation of kids. And for all of you government grubbers with your Nazi, psychotic parasiting that refuse to reform, you guys don't care about the kids being molested in the cesspool that your government grubbing enables? I mean, every time you use your gift card, people, just never mind the bone marrow that was squeezed from the fucking 8-year-old that was sodomized to enable that fucking cesspool with the gift cards? What is the matter with you people? How come nobody else is speaking up about this? So, 4th of July, nothing more than psychotic shit show. Because if there was any liberty, authentic liberty left in the goddamn country of America, you wouldn't have allowed Truman to stay in the blind with being Truman. You would have already come to honor my demand for my liberty to be restored. My demand for my rights to be restored. And my demand to stop keeping me hostage in this fuckshit goddamn Nazi fucking death cult gang stalking program. Even if I were to find an ethical employer, you guys would just send your goddamn donkey cult to maraud me there on the regular. You did it at Tulalip when I was working at the casino. But the nice part about working in a casino is that there were fucking cameras everywhere. And even then, I was work mob with your psychotic admin, which I had to report. That was all a strain on my ethics. And God forbid there were fucking feds in there. You guys just fucking watch me be abused. You guys watch the fucking hate crimes. You guys witness the onslaught of all the attacks. How is that ethical? Truman's still out here. Yes, I still demand my rights. I demand to be taken off the street and into the sanctuary and safety that are given to refugees brought in internationally. Yes, I'm going to fucking demand it every goddamn day and night, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being your goddamn Truman. Why don't you guys go take care of Tim and Barbara already? And Don. And everybody who has a part in me being Truman. And by the way, Truman Show, all of the finances that were earned in that belongs to me. And that's just the beginning. Not to mention all the damages for all your fuck shit. So if you think your cesspool is going to keep you as a privileged fuckhead, they're gonna drop you like a hot potato. 'Cause you know, the heat's done. I'm tired of being a goddamn concentration camp victim in your Auschwitz 2.0. So, when you send your cops to come harass me already. I will go with respect and dignity, you know, and of course, smiles and respect. I mean, because at the end of the day, you psycho-ass Nazi billies just make up shit anyway. So if there had been any reports on the character assassination and slander, and any investigations done by feds or otherwise, you all are negligent with malfeasance as fuck for not coming to tell Truman what the hell's been going on behind my back. And instead, you allow direct access to these Nazi-ass bitches. So if you guys haven't figured it out already, we're not a fucking independent country. The Nazis own us now. We are now officially a Nazi-governed country on the down low. And if you want to think that's fucking psychotic, go for it. I did my homework. Have any of you? Especially you, law enforcement? Did you want to hold on tight to your gaslighting? Did you want to hold on tight to your exploitation of the citizens at large? The citizens that you were given charge to protect and serve. So every time you gaslight somebody, it's okay? It happens. Bitch. That shit's everywhere. How dare you go along with the cesspool? That just shows how demonic you are. And how pathological you are. And how much government grubbing you are in balls deep. That you all have allowed your target to continue hanging out here like a goddamn fucking worm on a rusted fish hook. Your liberties are nothing else than fucking psychotic ideation. So if you guys want to pretend to be masturbated into complacency that America is the land of liberty and freedom, you all are psychotic as fuck. Because the truth of the matter of fact is, America is now fucking host to parasites, to Nazi terrorism. Now, if you want to take a stab and call me psychotic for endorsing the truth as it is, Go for it. Because why is your goddamn heavily targeted individual still held hostage in your Auschwitz 2.0? That's making you guys look pretty fucking foolish right now. Especially if you consider yourself cut from an ethical cloth. Then you need to stop and do some shadow work and reassessment. Because the fact is, your targeted individual should have been taken off the street before she started demanding it. Instead of just witnessing the onslaught of hate crimes, you guys provide direct access to me by keeping me out here. You guys are enabling all of the mental stress and physical of the anatomical and physiological deterioration of my health disposition. How can I just go on quietly with my life with all these assholes up my back? I can't even get a job where I will not be assaulted with the onslaught, with the continuation of these crimes against humanity. Is it because the DEA isn't trained well enough to spot crimes against humanity when it's in action? What is your government grub and cut from keeping me here? Are you all that invested into protecting the cesspool? Because the objective data supports that. Let me ask you this. Are you fucking afraid to be the one to do the ethical work and come tell Toomer she's fucking Truman and get me off the street? Is that what this is about? You guys are pussy? Because as I see it, the woman with the pussy has more balls than all of you do put together. Simply by virtue of keeping me out here. You got a lot of government grubbing going on who have no fucking ethics. You can just look at my fucking comments that blame the victim. That blame me for the position I'm in. I sacrificed my career so I can make positive strides in the world. There's cameras everywhere. Go to Best Care EMS. The Russian owner? Record everything. You guys have been hacking into that for a while, I would imagine already. I've already reported me being targeted in the medical world on the clock. What I could tell was that they were blaming the goddamn victim and buying into all of the character assassination. The truth is that this Nazi terrorism, it is Nazi terrorism, you get that, right? Don't tell me the DEA are nothing more than government grubbers too, working both sides of the fence. Because if you weren't intelligent enough to have discernment, call it out for what it is, Nazi terrorism, well then, I guess this pussy should fucking have lips and teeth because it got more balls than your scrotum does. as evidenced by my liberties being obstructed, my peace being obstructed, my right to justice being obstructed. And you exploit me with your goddamn Truman Show. Don't tell me the goddamn Truman Show is still up and running. 'Cause if it is, you are accountable for it. It should have been shut down the first moment you found out about it, instead of allowing the cops and everybody to hop in on that. How dare you all keep Truman fucking blind to the truth? I mean, you know, government grubbing does have its benefits, right? Parasiting has more benefits. I have a family. Hello? You signed up as a DEA with the goddamn family. If that's not your line of work, get the fuck out of it already. Get out of the way. What good are you? Let other ethical people who have uncompromised integrity do the real work. 'Cause I'm still out here. And I'm fucking stressed as fuck with deterioration of my basic needs of the survival. You know, Maslow's hierarchy of needs? That's basic, fundamental knowledge to incorporate into your practices. If you don't know what it is, go look it up and educate yourself. I'm always good for continuing education refreshers. So whatever your rumor mill cooked up on me, I bet it's a real hassle that I just won't die already for the rest of you. So you won't have to be accountable to doing an ethical, morally equipped job. And the fact, so help you all God, keep me out here. And I fucking find out what's been going on behind my back, and there had been no law official to come report to me the heinous crimes against humanity that you all are aware of, that makes you just as guilty, bitch. And I'm sure there's a fucking law term for it that any reputable, non-green sheet, non-cracker jack box attorney would know. Because as far as I stand, you all are malfeasance as fuck. So I'm stuck again. And I had to overdraw my bank account just to have gas. 'Cause I need to keep on the move from these goddamn fucking onslaught of crimes against humanity. I have to stay on the move to protect myself from the onslaught of all these hate crimes. Let me ask you, did y'all not know these are fucking felonies? Did you not know they're hate crimes? Did you not know the crimes against humanity? 'Cause if you did, why are you still providing direct access to me out here? It's time to come get Truman already. It's clearly evident that our country is now officially bitch to Nazi terrorism. Let me ask you this. Law officials, whoever, judicial, what was the premise during 9/11 with revoking our rights through the NSA. Because everybody supposedly, problem, solution, make the problem and then offer the solution. Back then it was like, well, how could, whatever. You're fucking whatever. See? Onslaught. Just to let your target know they're still oppressing me. That's psychological terrorism. And you guys are providing direct access to me. Back to 911. The setup clamor was, well, how come the government didn't know about these people contriving terrorism? And then, fast forward, revoked our rights, and now the NSA has the fucking legal freedom to do their enlisting of illegal surveillance. Hence your Truman Show. The premise was to prevent terrorism. And now, fast forward to 2023, America is saturated with Nazi terrorism. And your non-investigated list? That is nothing more than the list to provide to the Nazis to terrorize with Nazi terrorism. How many? Okay, you know what you guys need to do? For however long, whatever duration of time, that non-investigated fuck shit list has been in existence, y'all need to cross-hatch that with how many are dead already. I'm going to say that again, since our Cracker Box team is on the deck getting their government grub on. How many citizens have already died that have been on that list? And then, how many life insurance policies were met with the death of those people? How many others earned sudden wealth and payouts of life insurance scams with the people on that list? Hello, no-brainer. And then, how many people on that list ended up trafficked to the organ table? Because I'd imagine there's been quite a few organs divvied up from the people on that ongoing list, your non-investigative list, because your fusion centers are nothing more than Gestapo headquarters. All I did was just do my homework. Go visit targetedjustice.com. Richard Lighthouse has been quite the pioneer with his colleagues, educating the public. And the rest of the public just want to keep the government grubbing handouts coming to promote their own ignorance. And just turn around and say, I got kids. Oh, okay. You got kids. Shouldn't you be more invested in protecting the liberties so their children won't have to be Nazi terrorized? So, as far as I see it, if you have to lose your career to make a positive stride, do it already. I did. While you all were persecuting me. Well, I said the word. I said the P word. Persecuted. Persecution. Am I psychotic for calling it what it is? Or do you want to make that a symptom of more bare false witness? A pathology that's not there? So, hello, America. If you hadn't noticed it by now, we are now July 4th is nothing more than Psycho Day. Y'all made it Psycho Day. You disrespected all the patriots by allowing the continuation of this cesspool that gang stalking enables. So what that means is that 4th of July being Psychotic Day with all this fronting of false liberties that's not there anymore. Because your liberties now are selective only for the chosen few with nothing more based on gossip and just fuck shit. There's no rhyme and reason in it anymore. Because all of your fucking gaslighting, that's your Nazi terrorism, stupid. I take that back. The stupid part. I'm just really put out with all this permissiveness from your so-called feds. Do you want to make shit up on me too like the rest of them? Because I'm calling you out? Because I'm holding you accountable for how you are treating me? Let me guess. It is now a fucking mortal sin to speak the truth. Because that's what the cesspool is for, isn't it? Somebody speaks the truth, which is really inconvenient. So now you just call forth the cesspool and bully them to death like the others. Like the others. Like the others. So, 4th of July is officially Psychotic Day. There's no celebration of independence. You all have enabled the cesspool, which means America is now officially bitch to Nazis everywhere, as evidenced by obstruction of justice, obstruction of liberty, obstruction of rights, and obstruction of morality. Where's your morals from coming to tell Truman all of the investigations that have been going on behind my back? And let me ask you this. How many life insurance policies are out there on me right now? I want to know. And if you guys haven't researched it yet already, it's time. Because I'm not even going to drop a label on what that looks like. Malfeasance, negligence, for starters. So, hello America. How is it to know that America and the year 2023 has officially become bitch to Nazis? Because that's what we got going on here. Not to mention all of the mad experimentation that's been rogue on the fucking populace all this time already. Or is that psychotic too? Well, you know what is psychotic? To call somebody psycho based on nothing more than lies, and to enable this behavior behind somebody's back. That's an obstruction of justice right there. Hello? And this is just off the top of my baseline of academic awareness, gleaned from nothing more than high school. Because my college, simply vocational, and is specifically niched within the healthcare professional field, not with political science or anything else. What I'm calling out, anybody could call out without a college degree. And even then, there's fucking the World Wide Web to make yourself available to education and research. So I'm going to drop these bombs real quick. Nuremberg Trials, Project Paperclip, Auschwitz, Black Angel of Death, Dr. Joseph Mengele. Hence, boom, gang stalking America, cesspool, death cult. It's a death cult. What I came in and did, anybody could have done. Anyways, so over here in Marysville, Washington at the fucking Safeway, with my car dead in the water, no resources. Who's going to help Miss... which Fed is going to come take care of this? You're still going to just ignore me and leave me out to hang to dry and still provide direct access to me for the goddamn Nazis. Stop parasiting off me already. Come get me into the safety of sanctuary provided to international refugees brought into America. I'm done being your goddamn fugitive. I'm done being your goddamn mark-targeted individual. I'm not running. I have no resources to run with. Anyhow, Patricia Ann Landon Regali of Houston, Texas. Oh, I have more. I'll be back. Got a few more tooth bombs here. I'm sure everybody will enjoy picking apart. If you watched me, thank you. And guys, everybody who's reached out to me, thank you. You guys have no idea how you've all ministered to me this way. And what's sad is that one of my supporters who have helped donate me, that has helped keep me in survival mode, those Nazis fucking railroad her now. How is that conscionable? How is that moral to allow all of this to keep on going and be permissive to keep a goddamn targeted individual in prime position for direct access to this onslaught of all these felons when they're hate crimes and they're crimes against humanity? Anyhow, Little Flower from Houston, Texas. I'll be back. Thank you very much. It looks like there hasn't been that scheduled alien invasion day. Thank God. I was like, that came to me like out of nowhere. Because if it does happen, I think it's New York. I don't know. But again, I'm still learning my gifts. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. At least I was faithful to what I thought was an impromptu, whatever. Like I said, I'm a 25-year forward-trained observer here. What I call out is nothing more than academic deduction of logistics. Love you guys. Peace out for now.